put an RB26 in it. So yeah, this thing came out before the RB26 existed. I mean, there are probably a bunch of really crazy engines we can put in it because, I mean, by the looks of it, the engine's quite big. Or, I mean, it's got quite a bit of room. So we should be able to fit a number of different things in there. So we do have a body kit preset. We have a Forza wide body kit, which puts some different rims on. It puts a bunch of different things on, actually. So we'll build it ourselves. We'll see what we can do. Firstly, engine. Oh, we've only got 3 engines. Or, well, 2 engines. So we have the RB20. Then we have an RB26 and a 6.2-liter V8. We should be rear-wheel drive already. Oh, we are. Oh, because it's a GTS. Aha. Very clever. Cool. We have a wide body kit we can swap on. Does make it look quite cool. It actually lifts us up. Just a tiny bit. It lifts us up. So we've got an RB26, so we can probably go up to like 700 horsepower. And I mean, this is going to be a drift car, right? It's got to be a drift car. We could do a generation battle, actually. No, we're going to do a generation battle. Okay. So let's go street tires. Oh, but then we would need to use a stock engine. We're going to do a little bit of a generation battle. I think that's Gingium's thing. But I think I'm going to do it differently. I hope. Anyways, if he does, shout out to Gingium. If not, still shout out to Gingium. He's cool. Ooh, that looks so good. So I'm trying to make this into a drift car, right? So, oh yeah, I had to swap in the stock engine. My bad. Forgot to do that. So we're going to do a Nissan R31 versus an R32 versus an R34 versus an R35. So, okay, because we're running the stock engine, we need major power. Everyone wants R33 and no R35. You know what? Let's make this thing look really cool. I really like this blue, I've decided. So I'm going to leave it like that. And then I'm going to put some carbon fiber on. Okay, Theo's been influenced me way too much. God damn it. I really like it for some reason. Like, I mean, I could do the 2000 GTR as well. Okay, wait. Before I go any further, what GTRs are in this game? So, I mean, we've got that one. That's the first GTR, technically. 2000 GTR. There's a Nissan R31. There is that one. So, I guess there totally is. Then we have an R34. And there's an R35. We have an R32. I'm going to say, chop the R32, or the 2000 GTR, because it's old as shit. And chop the R35. R31, R32, R33, R34. Let's do those guys. Sorry, let's pick some drift zones. I don't know if we've done that one. That one's not really even a corner. Let's do this one. We've never done this one for a challenge. Cross bridge. Yeah, sure. Get some different zones in. All right. So let's drift it in. Attempt numero uno. That was not a very good attempt numero uno. I guess I probably should have tested. And like practiced. And tried this car out before freaking trying to do a scored thing. I do not like the way this car drives. It feels so weird. Like, it just does not feel, like, put together. It feels very loose and sloppy. Like, it just feels sloppy and floppy. I didn't even see what score I got there. Actually, I could totally check Twitch for my score. 47,000.1. Sloppy. That was very sloppy. The second attempt will prove different. But it's just like, it feels so close to like spinning out constantly. Get it, points! 51-1. Alright, so, I mean, it's not brilliant for this thing. So I guess we're gonna head back and get a different car. I guess we should probably build all our cars. We need an R32, R33, and an R34.
2 hours later.
We're gonna sort of skip over to the R34. We will go back and obviously do the other ones. As per with the R31, I'm not gonna give this thing a test drive, so I mean, first attempt is going to be my first corner drifting. So, fingers crossed it goes well. I will restart if that happens, though. Alright, so R34, your score to beat is 51,100 points. Which is totally doable, actually. It should be not too difficult to beat. First attempt! Holy shit, oh my god, it's already beaten it. See, there was just something about that R31 that I didn't like. That's 60,700. R34, maybe we can get less traffic this time, because I feel like this thing drifts really, really nice. It's like, It just feels very stable. Oh my god, look at this. No traffic. Oh no! Oh no! You dick Audi! 60,000.7. Why is there not a way to turn off traffic yet? We're sort of doing this completely out of order, but oh well, doesn't really matter. R32, no paint job. Try this one out. See how this one can go. So the viewer who was just like, you suck at drifting, I got 63,000 in an R32. I feel like I can beat that. However, there are certain people on the road who are making that more difficult than it needs to be. For instance, all these stupid Fiats. Like, should we even count that? It's just like, I was just trying to avoid traffic the entire time. It's like, this car feels really good. And I think should be able to get some pretty solid points. It's just, they're not helping anything. Oh, 60.3. Oh, shit. It got just under the R34. The R34 got a 60.7. This thing feels pretty good as well. Might be my favorite out of the bunch, if I'm honest. Holy shit, it drifts really well. Also, I've got clear traffic. Oh no! I screwed up my line! I screwed up my line, 50.1. I feel like this car can get 60 as well. It's just like, I feel like I wasn't pushing it hard enough. There we go, there's some nice angle. 17,000 points off the first corner there. Not bad. Now if I can not screw this part up. Do a little snapback there. Transit van. Pagani. Wow, it just doesn't pull. That thing just doesn't pull a lot of points. I don't know why that R33 doesn't pull many points, but it doesn't. Best drift car we've drifted so far, R34. I mean, that's not really surprising. Worst one was actually this. Oh, wow. That is surprising. I was not expecting that. Anyway, so for the sweeping corner, I guess we'll start up here at this off-road track area and then bring it in down the hill. All right, SKYLINE, R31. No body mods for this thing, surprisingly. I was honestly expecting some body mods for this car. So we do have a body kit preset. We have a Forza wide body kit, but I guess not. I mean, it'll do. I mean, it's pretty good at this corner. Third gear's a bit weird. I did lose the drift there. It just, The RB20, 52.3 is the score to beat for the R31. That's really weird to say. I've never said R31 before. This is sort of the forgotten GTR, some would say. I mean, I would say that. Everyone's always like, oh, R32, R33, R34. I mean, some people say R35. But, I mean, this is definitely the forgotten GTR if there was one. Wow, it just doesn't pull that many points. 56 point something. It wasn't a GTR. This is a GTS. Yes, you get my point. You get my drift. Or I say GTRs. The word I mean is SKYLINE. R32 with no paint. Fingers crossed this thing can do pretty well. It did pretty well on the last one. Oh god. Come on, keep going. Keep going. This thing's got way, way more power than that R31. And yet again, it only pulls in 40,000 points. Alright, hopefully we can run into a bit less traffic on this attempt. Because that's sort of, I feel like what screwed me a bit. Nope, just wrong gear is what screwed me there. Keep it up. Keep it up. 54.9. Lower than the R31. 54.9. In the R33, major traffic this time. Drifting in hot. Getting in between the traffic cars, giving one a bit of a tap. This one's definitely got, like, it's got more grip, this R33, than the last ones. And yeah, it shows in the amount of points it gets. 37.3. All right, no traffic in the R33. Push it, push it, push it. Oh my god, that's already more points than last time. Push it really, really hard. It's already got more points. I've destroyed the thing. And this is the world's sloppiest run. But look at those points! 63.5. Best car yet with the, by far, worst run. Then we can tally up the results from all of these generation battles. See which GTR, or which SKYLINE, is the best. Apologies if I've been saying GTR throughout the entire video and it's bothered the hell out of some people. SKYLINE is the more correct word. Anyways, keep going. Keep it going. This car is so good at drifting, like 67. That already won. That already won. This GTR is insane. Let's just see what I can do on my second attempt for the R34. See if I can even beat that score. I mean, 67 is pretty good. But this GTR is just so good. It's so powerful. And I mean, it's still rocking the stock engine. It's just, you can definitely see the progression of time along these engines, right? For me personally, like, I like to drift with a lot of horsepower. And you can see that. The R31 has an RB20 in it, which when fully maxed out does not get you that much horsepower. Let's see. Has 510 horsepower, 400 torque. That's actually not bad. Weighs 2,400 pounds. Then you go up to this thing. R32 has 700 horsepower, 500 torque. R33, how'd the power go down for that one? 621 horsepower, 500 torque. They all weigh about the same. And how about this R34? This R34 has 750 horsepower, 565 torque. The R34 did win both times with the highest score. And then, second place actually switched both times. It was a tie between the R32 and the R33. And then the car that came third, both times, was the R31. So I would say, because of consistency, I would rank them like this. I would say R34 is best, then R31, just because it was more consistent. Then, tied for third and fourth would be the R32 and the R33. Because they switch places, and it means they're not very consistent. So, yeah. I guess that's that. I mean, this drift car, this R34 is incredible. I really like driving this thing. But that R31, I just feel like it's kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's loose, almost.